Greetings, I'm Kathy Kenny and I'm a parishioner here at Good Shepherd. And I wanted to share with you some details about the upcoming Crop Walk. The Crop Walk is sponsored by Church World Service, and Good Shepherd has participated in the Crop Walk for many, many years. And the purpose and the mission of the Crop Walk is to help end hunger here in the United States and around the globe. This year's Crop Walk is set for September 27th, which is a Sunday. Now, of course, given the times that we're in, the walk is going to look much different. We won't be gathering here in downtown Lexington and walking our 3.2 miles. Instead, we're asking folks who want to volunteer to walk to be doing so safely in their own neighborhoods, either by themselves or with their family. And so while the walk is normally 3.2 miles long, you can certainly set whatever distance you want to do that day. There's a couple of things I would ask that you think about if you are going to participate in the walk. Think about while you're walking. One of the reasons that the walk is set for a certain number of miles is that you like to consider, we want to think about the fact that there's people around the world that have to walk for miles to access clean drinking water and walk for miles to get food as well for their families. And in this pandemic, people have to walk those long distances to get clean water to even wash their hands. And if you can think of how many times you and your family members have washed your hands since March, and you've probably done so by simply walking over to your sink and turning on the tap, and how easy that was, and how difficult that is for others around the world. Also, if you think about it, if you bring a bottle of water on your walk with you, or your water bottle that you fill from the tap, how easy it is that we have access to that and how blessed we are. That is not true for everybody around the world. So if you are interested in joining us in the walk, you can do so by going to the website, the crophungerwalk.org, or an easy way to access the information is Good Shepherd's website. And if you'll go to our website and click the Serve button, you will see there will be a banner for the Crop Walk, and that'll take you right to the page for the greater Lexington Crop Walk area. So we can walk as a team virtually, and our team leader is Ann Peschke, or you can walk individually. And Ann's last name is spelled P-E-S-C-H-K-E. And then the second way you're able to participate this year is to donate. The need has never been greater for donations. And you should know that 25% of the money that is raised in the greater Lexington area is given to God's Food Pantry here in Lexington. And that helps serve not only our immediate community, but God's Food Pantry also serves Eastern Kentucky. And under this pandemic, they have learned that 7 of the counties in Eastern Kentucky are in a situation where 1 in 3 children are food insecure. So your donations really will go a long way to helping those around us, to our brothers and sisters here in Kentucky, as well as around the world. And I know that the pandemic has had economic impacts for many of our own parishioners. So I know this may not be the year where you can actually donate money. But for those that can, I ask that you consider it. No donation is too small. We really would appreciate that. Same thing with the donations. You can donate under Team Captain under Ann's name, Ann Peschke's name, and that way we'll be able to track how much money Good Shepherd has raised. In the alternative, if you don't feel comfortable with an online donation, then you can send a check into Good Shepherd, and if you'll put in the memo line, Hunger Walk, the staff here will make sure that that money, that donation gets to the place where it needs to go. So while we're not able to all gather in this beautiful space in large groups, or to gather to do this walk in a group of Good Shepherd parishioners, this is an opportunity for us to go out into our communities and to be the church. We have a chance on September 27th to go out and be the Good Shepherd. So I thank you for your participation and your support.